It's Monday. Back on the road. The AC's still not fixed at my house. The guy came out on Friday, from what I was told, and was like, oh shit, I don't have any Freon. I don't have the dye to test your system for the leaks. I'll have to come back Monday. This was at 3 o'clock Friday afternoon, after somebody showed up on Tuesday and diagnosed that, yeah, it's a leak. We'll have to dye test it. I don't have the dye. We don't keep it in the trucks. But somebody can be out Friday. I'll go talk to your apartment managers, blah, 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 let them know what's going on. I'm like, alright, damn it. It's actually kind of cooled off this week. It's not been like 90 every day. The rain's been kind of helping. And then Friday rolls around and dummy doesn't, I guess, communicate with his dispatch of what he's supposed to be doing, because he had no Freon. He didn't have the dye to test for leaks. From what I was told, he was showing up to just fill Freon. He thought he was just doing a Freon top off. And I'm like, really, people? Does nobody communicate? Like in a service industry job, do you not communicate what the job is? So, there's supposed to be somebody at my house today about 2, between 2 and 4. Hopefully this time they get their shit together. Like, they better, considering I had to go tell my apartment manager this morning, hey, this is what's going on. Make sure they don't try to charge you for services that they did not provide on Friday. Like, the dude came out and was like, I don't have what I need, I'm out of this, Like, come on, people. It's the beginning of spring going into summer. It's going to be hot. It's going to be a hot one, considering how cold this winter was. It's going to be hot. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, hopefully I get a call this evening saying, hey, they came and fixed it. When you get home, we'll have AC. Hell, it's been so hot, I think it's causing my computer to go on the fritz. Because I was in and out of Will Burner's Live on Friday, but my computer kept crashing, I think because it was getting too hot. It's like, are you serious? And then I was contemplating doing a live where I changed out those parts. And then I ended up just making an 1.5-hour video, which I'm not going to blame you for not watching it. It is kind of dull. I tried to spice it up with some music, but again, there's not a lot on my app. I need to take some time and get on YouTube Editor and use some of YouTube stock music. There's a much larger variety of music there. But again, you can't do that with mobile uploads, which is freaking retarded. Like, I've even tried going to the website on my web browser and putting it in desktop view, and it still won't let me edit things like I was on a desktop, which is why I'm like, I need to find a laptop. I need a laptop so, one, I can edit things better than on my phone, because it just gets annoying with that little screen. Like, if I had like a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, and I could mirror my phone to a TV, I could probably make it work better. But yeah. And then I'm getting a late start today, which I wanted to be gone by like 11:30 noon, but that never happens, right? 'Cause shit hits the fan, things change, you gotta work around this, work around that. But I'm in the truck now and I'm headed. I'm in the truck now and I'm headed north. 5-hour drive ahead of me. And I still gotta stop for fuel. I might just go ahead and keep stopping like normal in Glendale, or I might go somewhere else, I'm not sure. That'll be it for now, guys.
Well, but other than that,
I've been watching Will Burner, and I realized that I've never really shot coming into this place here at the 123. We got a Mr. Fuel and a Pilot. One of these nice ones where you can just pull straight through from the interstate exit into the parking lot. And huzzah, you're in the bag. And it's like I take my seatbelt off. I'm just glad I was able to pull in here before dark. I hit a construction backup there for about 30 minutes there before the Loves. And this is the real trick. You pull in through the fuel island. You make a wide turn. And we're gonna back in between these two trucks. Well, good morning, y'all. We're on the road. Had my coffee. Breakfast. I put off watching Josh's video till this morning. It's kind of inspirational if you think about it. No people on the RAM radio. This is Tuesday, by the way, so I'm probably going to combine Monday's short video with today's video. Well, that's cool. They're transporting rail. Still attached to the railroad ties. There we go. The blinker before trying to make the turn would have been nice. That way I could have offset my ass to get around you. Instead of you pulling into the middle of the road. I wish some people would have a little bit more visual of what they're doing, other than just what they're doing. make sense? Corny, but back when I used to go to church with my family, there was always a song played whenever the preacher was having a particular sermon. And then I want to say a big band actually took that theme song and made it like a big hit about going through the motions. And like not really having goals or future expectations. I have to say, I believe I found myself in that rut. I'm just going through the motions. Check this out. It's a trailer load of military side-by-sides. And an asshole that doesn't know how to do the speed limit in a construction zone. Like another one of these things that I ran into last week. Yeah, looks like the exact same thing. Bet we got another impatient local grain hauler behind me that's gonna pass me because doing the speed limits beneath them. All right, we are leaving Fairbury. I'm a good, I don't know how many hours ahead of schedule. Because I didn't have to do a pickup, or I didn't have anything to pick up in Richmond. So I basically just did a drop there. And I just had a little load to pick up here in Fairbury. PTC. And I'm running light south, so yeah. I'm almost tempted to shoot for Haiti instead of Matthew. Because I'm this far ahead of schedule. and that would put me ahead of schedule for tomorrow. So, not sure what I'll do. I'm tempted. Really feel that little extra bit of fatigue you get when it's hot like this. So I've been shopping around and looking around and thinking about what I got. Still plan on trying to do that Red Cat RDS drift ready to run car. It has everything but a battery, which I was looking. The batteries aren't too expensive, like 40-50 bucks. They're just a special kind of battery where they're a brick with no lead, so you have to use the bullet plugs to connect to them. And that more than likely would require a different charger than the one I have. So for me to upgrade, well, not really upgrade, just change to a different battery pack and to a different charger and the truck, I looked it up, it's about $600 if I go through a main plus shipping. But I'm thinking if I do it right, I can go to my local hobby store, buy the car, see if they've got any deals on chargers, and then just buy the battery there, which long term that would save me on shipping, because shipping would probably be like an extra 50 to 60 bucks. But worst case scenario, I can get the batteries and the chargers off Amazon for a decent price. But it would be nice to go ahead and get the whole shebang, that way I could use it the same day, and I'd be supporting a local hobby shop. Because the one I've been going to, which really sucks, is they're closed early Saturday, and then they're not even open Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Or no, they don't close Saturday, early Saturday. It's that I get home late Friday, and then they're closed by the time I could get there on Fridays when I get home, and I'd have to make a whole day of it because it's like an hour drive from my house. But I found another local hobby shop that's in Cookville, which is about the same distance as Smyrna from me. And they're open 6 days a week, 10 to 6. And that one's actually near the short course truck race track they have, which is for the 10th scale slashes and whatever the team associated in Losi models are called. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Look up short course truck racing, and it's like they race them like they would race the real life dirt trucks. Where it looks like it should be like a four-wheeler or a dirt bike track, but they're running full-size, full custom modified trucks, which are essentially just glorified dune buggies, but meant for dirt instead of sand. Has anybody else got plans to go see Burt Crusher's movie, The Machine? It comes out in theaters on Thursday, and I'm gonna go watch it on Saturday. I'm hoping it lives up to the hype, because I've heard that story I don't know how many times. I almost want to try to see Burt Crusher when he comes to Nashville in November. He's gonna I think he's going to be at the Predator Arena, the hockey arena there in Nashville, which I find it hilarious that Nashville, as south as it is, has a damn hockey team. I've been tempted to go down to Zany's there in Nashville, just kind of go see what the club's like, but it's like, man, if I go do something like that, I want to go see somebody I know, or go on a night where somebody I know is going to be on stage. I ain't got nothing against people or comics that I don't know, but like, it'd be nice to go up and actually see someone that you're planning to see. And then it's kind of like a bonus to see all the other people. It's a little different going to a comedy club when you're a person that goes out to the clubs normally, or you go out to have some drinks normally. I don't do that. I've never been the person that had any inkling to want to go and just drink, want to go and just party. I've never understood that. Like, why is it such a big desired activity for younger people, and even people my age? I don't see the attraction to go out and just getting drunk. I don't see the attraction to going out to the club. Of course, I've never really been a big drinker. I've never liked the taste of alcohol. Let me rephrase that. I've never liked the taste of beer. Like, I've had a sip of a beer one time, and it about made me throw up. Though I've had things like Angry Orchard and Red Apples, which I think are more of a lager than a beer. But I don't know. Like, I can drink those alright. They're not great, but they're not revolting. And I've kind of gotten a taste for harder liquors, like vodka and whatnot. I think I've had rum a couple times. I was alright with that, but like things like Jack Daniels or whiskey, can't do it. Can't really do anything that has a sour mash, I think is what they call it. Can't really do anything that's had to have spoiled, fermented things used to make, because I can taste that. Don't know why, don't know how. Here we go. This is kind of a useless knowledge, I know, since we're talking about beers and whatnot. And I was watching Wheel Burner last night, and they were talking about coffees. So we're talking about beans and hops and stuff. Vanilla looks more like a black-green bean than anything else. Like, you think vanilla, you think white. You think plain. Alright, well, burst your bubble, people. Vanilla is a black bean grown in, I think Mediterranean area is the proper word for it. Like, things real close to the equator, I think, are considered Mediterranean. Or Mediterranean might be places over in the east, like in Northern Africa, Southern Europe. I think those are more technically the Mediterranean, but like areas around the equator, the tropics. That's where the vanilla bean is grown. So vanilla is an import. It's finicky and hard to grow, I believe. I don't know a lot about it, but I know that it looks more like a green bean that's black. Impatient. We're doing the speed limit, people. We're doing the speed limit. And then a majority of the coffee in the world is also grown around the areas in the equator. And then, like I said, since we're talking about seeds and hops and stuff, chocolate and coffee are grown a lot in the same areas. And it's funny, coffee or chocolate, most chocolate, like from the cocoa plant, it's a seed pod looking thing, so it's something like the size of a cantaloupe. And then they dry the pod out until it's all dried out. It gets a little hard and whatnot. And then they roast the cocoa nuts like they do coffee. And then they mash them. And if you didn't know, 100% chocolate is bitter. It's not sweet. Which is why if dogs and cats and stuff have chocolate, they can die from like a heart attack. Because it's like a caffeine overdose to them. Today, Junior, today,